Hello everyone and a good evening. Welcome to some racing on the LMU Ultimate platform. And guys, welcome to a very special stream because tonight is the first time we're actually going to have a look whether vertical stream orientation is working well enough, to say the least. When we are streaming in upscale, obviously that is fine, but I am more curious to see, and I already found the first issue, whether this is working well also for Instagram, TikTok and stuff at the very same time. So please, if you're watching the stream from YouTube, and if you do have your cell phone or something to spare, let me know what is going on the other side of the screen if you are able to jump in on the stream from Instagram or TikTok. And of course, if you haven't done already, feel free to follow us on Twitch and subscribe us on the YouTube channel if you haven't done already, as well as on Instagram and TikTok as you're checking on the streams. Obviously, there is the spicy stuff with the clips. But also, I want to take a look how this live stuff might work over there. So, if you don't mind, as we are taking out the LMP3 for a couple of warm-up laps. So, you know, today is obviously Thursday, and usually we would be on the LFM Pro series, but due to the well-known issues that we do have currently in the LMU Ultimate, that's not what we do tonight. And as much as I've already done this LMP3 race, I am afraid Thursday might be the new high SOF. Oh boy. It broke so early. Thursday might be the new high SOF race apparently, which would be shit to be honest. Anyway, I'm expecting a better split today than on Tuesday. Simone Minio is here in the server testing, has a 50.9, yeah, 50.9. If that's race fuel, I'm sort of effed. If that's quali fuel, I am kind of fine. So I wonder if there's also chat. Oh, MD. MD, have you just I know you commented from Twitch, I'm sorry. Is there, I'm looking if there's any comment coming from the upscale stream. And I'm a bit afraid because I effed it up a couple of times before actually going live. That I kinda be like YouTube algorithm, I'm spamming, you know, content. As a matter of fact, like, you know, I went live, killed the stream, I went live again, I had to kill the stream, I had to do this 3 times within 5 minutes. So I would not be surprised if today's YouTube stream is probably going to be a bit underrated in terms of viewership, but let's see how this goes. 2 minutes 41 till the event. We're getting into the groove. Let's see how much Tuesday's race has actually boosted us in confidence and performance. You guys remember we had our dear struggles with the car in the beginning of the race. Now yesterday we raced here with the Mercedes, which is obviously not an LMP3 car. So much about the testing for this one. Hey Doc, how you doing? Well, I have to admit I haven't driven the LMP3s prior to the update. I had to go a couple of clicks more forwards though from the esports setup in order to have good confidence in the brakes. So read out from that whatever you think. So 50.644, that I assume is qualifying, but that is a generally qualifying run as well. So I get one shot before we have to go over. John, thank you so much for your follow and watch. Hello and welcome. How you doing? I did that at 50.3 in qualifying last time, according to my steering wheel. The only excuse that I'm going to have for not putting in that lap time later on is I'm not warmed up. Whether that's valid or not, we'll see about this. Well, I'm running brake pedal force 100%, so maybe that gives you an answer. I know in the setup it was put to like 85-ish or something. But I felt like I'm having no brakes at all, so I went to 100% and decided I'm going to be fine managing it on the fly. Jesus Christ. This TikTok live studio stuff is annoying AF, so you know why. Get them gone. Because I am live already on... Am I live right now on TikTok? Or is that not live? No, it is. It is live. But I have to refresh that. I have to refresh that window. Fuck me. Excuse the language. Anyway, it went on the way. Here we go. I think I'm in the number 4 car, maybe in the number 5 car. Split size 44, 2 splits are 25 cars each, if I see that correctly. You know what? Let's just go. Have a good fun. We may do more racing after that, apparently. It's that the 75% pedal force of the 1.3 is the 100% pedal force on 1.4. Are you 100% sure that this is the change on it? So this time in practice we do have the 45 liters. Maybe we have to do a pit stop in this race, finally. Right. Is it 12 minutes? 12 times 60 divided by 100 and what are we doing? 110s. 7 times 2.9, so that is 21 liters for a full qualifying run. Copy. All right. Yeah, once again, guys, we're doing a stream test today, which is we are live on YouTube on landscape and shorts view. Not sure if I want to keep that. We're also live on Instagram today, and we're live on a TikTok in the right view. So yeah, we're trying different stuff today. Let's say it like this. All right, here is a qualifying, guys. We are in the number 3 car, actually 4 car. Brackenbury, Tobias Orlo, and Simone Mineo are ahead of us in terms of our numbers. And for you guys, I'd appreciate if you also head over real quick on Instagram, check the quality, check if everything's working, check if you can comment, and if the chat appears somewhere. And of course, guys, give me some feedback on it. I think this is the most important stuff for me. So I would really appreciate it massively if you guys head over on TikTok, head over on Instagram, and put feedback for the vertical stuff into the comments area below. Just for showing reasons, for those of you that are watching vertical right now, not vertical, portrait. I've also made a portrait scene, which, as you can see, still leaves some room for putting something else. I don't want to make the screen greater, obviously, because it gives you the main window of what is interesting to be looking at, I think. But again, also in this one, I appreciate your guys' feedback and thoughts. Yeah, it doesn't show up on Restream, that's correct, but I think I see over there, I see some comments. I wonder whether I'd be able to see them somehow in the aftermath on my account. That would be great. Otherwise, I need to review it in the screen or in the picture. Anyway, so for tonight, this is the scope. I may do another online race after this, just for the sakes of it. But now we're gonna go and try to do good qualifying. Borak, is that the case? That LMP3 is faster than F4? It's certainly much fun to drive. Not sure how much fun F4s would be. I think... I can't remember if I ever saw F4 in live. LMP3 brakes, Michi. I'm not sure. I think LMP3 and F4 might be pretty close to each other. Honestly, I have a feeling I'm not starting in the front row. .50. That would be freaking quick. Is Olo an LMP3 specialist, do you know? P3 and P2, copy. I mean, he's gold too. You know, my general opinion about rating and stuff, but... if he's doing this in the P2s and P3s, then okay. I feel like I'm rotating the steering wheel too much for the entry of that of that chicane. We're coming for a 50.4 at the minute. And a purple middle sector. Yeah, but if if I keep braking to... This is the thing with the Mercedes. I could brake so late with that one. Damn it. And I underfueled, of course. Did I really underfuel now? Imagine if I now go forwards with the brake bias and then I lock up the fronts into the hairpin. The 50.4, I would have matched this. This is an Elgato Facecam 4K Pro. Not purple. Look at me. It's a good lap. It's not going to be sufficient for P1. Is it discontinued? Is it not on, like, is it not available? That would be surprising to me if it was really discontinued. So, focus. Still felt like leaving time on the table there. Guys, I'm missing 15,000 for the pole, for the provisional one at least. Wow. What car? This lap's not going to be it. But if that's going to be our pole time, then GG's. Yeah, see what I left on the tables there. 0.8 is easily inside. Now that time is only scouted for so long, although it doesn't beat it. And then we have to carry this obviously through the race as well. It's going to be a tight one. Whee! There you go. Although beat it. Left some good time on the table. Got a good run out of this one though. A bit too much grounding. That was costly. I'm not sure if I can make this up. And again, I'm doing the same mistake. Too fast into the left-hander, too much steering input. No, I'm not gonna recover from this one. Shame. Alright. Good job by him though. Quick pee break and then we're on for the race. Oh, shit. Oh. Oof. Right guys, we're in the number 4 car, starting second. So it is a good race coming up. Yep, it is fixed. We have a 45-liter tank for sure. I do not know really where Orlo is, but anyway, we are set for the race. He is very much on the inside. That's a huge advantage that the right hand side gets. Anyway, we're on. Going to be tough to do something here. Thank you, Pete Spino. I had such a good run through Maggots Backwards Chapel. But anyway, I think this race is more about defending in the end anyway. I'm good, Pete. How are you? I think the big question for me is, as Minio sadly died, is how much can we put Orlo under pressure? How long can we stay close? Can we even stay close at all? Something I've just noticed right now, he is in the Duquesne. Is he? Oh yeah, in the Duquesne. So, I'm not sure if I'm even having a chance as per the pop. I heard the Duquesne is much faster. Despite its nerf. I mean, it got an aero drag kind of adjustment. But I just saw how quickly he went through turn 1 and 2 of the GP stuff, which makes me think that it has a massive... Yeah. Okay, it depends on the track. I assumed so. But I remember looking at the owner speeds table that it was quite outstandingly quick before the update in Silverstone as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, but you know, if the setups went kaboom, all you need to basically do is rebuild them, to put them a bit more front aggressive, and off you go. Right now I'm not driving very well. That's sad, I know the car can do 50.6-ish. We're doing high 51, so it's a driving issue, just like last time. I gained much more confidence in and around the later stages of the race. I'm a bit confused. We did 22 laps on Tuesday, didn't we? And I think despite pit stop, we still have to do 22 laps today. Is it still 22 despite pit stop? Although having the race I had on Tuesday. Oscar once again having high front left tire temperatures, or is he fine this time? Oh, track limits, come on. Very lucky not to be shown a track limits for this one. Yeah, 50.6 in race trim is crazy. Or is Duquesne-esque. Again, I don't feel like the Ginetta has that in. Hmm. 50.8. Well, yeah, that is again a 15.7. It's just another 10th off. Let's see. The race is long. My only sort of issue is I can't win it on fuel mileage. The refuel time is just too short. Thanks for the indicator. Means it's certainly going to be 22 laps no matter what. Yeah, I can't, like 50.68, he does it again. Just 1,000 slower than my last lap. This is a giga cut. Oof. I need to be fucking careful with that. Excuse the language. And yet you see the issue, right? Like, still slower. Despite cutting. Ah. Almost lost it. Again, I think I said the same thing on Tuesday. I had to really counteract this a little bit, that slide. Wasn't much, but was enough to cost me a tenth or two. Yeah guys, but the key question is, how much is the Duquesne faster than the Ginetta as of right now? Another 50.82, if not for invalids. So you guys probably know what I'm about to say. One to 2/10. Yeah, guys, I'm saying this with full confidence. I can't do much quicker. I feel really like I'm at the limit of the car. Here I'm also at the limit of skill. Running deep through that turn, but whatever. Okay, that was too early in shifts. And we just complete another 0.8, well, although he at least has a cut lap. But again, 5 cut points for this one. I don't consider this race being an issue for anyone, really. Despite me having 2.75 already. There is something in that exit for Chapel which makes it better in fourth. I'm also risking quite a lot actually to try and match the pace of Orlo. Next time I need to take the Duquesne and raise on the bonnet. To dodge the fucking right hand side drive thing. Which is the main reason why I picked the Ginetta. Because I can't stand hitting on the right. I remember I did one GT Pro season with a Bentley because it was OP, and I was shit because of that right-hand side drive stuff. So for those of you that not believed me, I'm on the limit of the car. I am on the limit of the car. Yeah, although 50.4. Like, no way I can match this. What is RHD? Right hand side drive, sorry. Back in the day I didn't get used to it for whatever reason. I should have though. Why are you surprised of this BB? The setup originally has 49.5. Yeah. And I'm already locking the rears on what is this right now? 51.5, I think. But the car naturally becomes quicker now as the fuel goes off. I'm on a way to a 0.5 really. No, Doc, it's fine. Like, feel free mentioning it. I know that the original setup has, I think, 2% less brake bias in the front. More on the rear for that reason, obviously. But I can't, I had issues locking the rears all over the place, and I'm still locking the rears. So Olu 562. Look at me, beating him by 10 thousandths. 551. Might be also the only one time where we have a green 0. This, fuck's sake. Yeah. So 22 minus. We are at 10 laps in, 5 in the tank. Minus 15 times, not times, because otherwise wrong mathematical result. The good news with that second place is we're still gonna earn rating if we keep it like this. Question is, how aggressive do we go with the fuel? I'm honestly thinking about 21 liters. Because my calculation tells me 19.95. I can't quite comprehend what the outlap is doing with the fuel. I think it's over consuming, so I think I'll take 21 and be fine. 50.3. Do I really make sure I feel no sense of chance? Shit. Consume 64. Yeah, so 20 should be safe. On Tuesday I took 62 and still made it. My inner me has given up. I would need to sweat harder to beat an LMP merchant. I'm no LMP merchant, so you know. Track limits. Yeah, the front left's ever so slightly starting to give up. I think everyone is feeling it apart from like the car in the lead. He keeps spamming the low 50s. Oh, mid 50s. So my front left is a bit hot. How much steering input do you usually use for this car? Rather little, I assume. Our 6th gear is giving me better rotation somehow. Why is that the case? Or is that just the fuel thing? But I had this a couple of times now in this particular car. That it feels like it's super beneficial to stay in the higher gear. That's my biggest struggle with this machine. The rear snaps. This could have been a lap, by the way, where I would have been a bit quicker than car ahead. MD, you here? Give me the damn track limits. So, it's lap 15. Go for 7 more liters. 7 more laps of fuel. 21 should be safe. Nothing to worry about from behind if I keep it on the track. Just also no chance towards the front. If you're running brake bias between 46.5 and 50.0, how much brake pressure you're running then? Okay. Yeah, you see I'm already looking the rears here. Maybe a different philosophy and setup on geometry. Anyway, box. Close on stuff. But some people are going a little longer. Is that possible, actually? This would be an interesting bug if Brackenbury could go for full fuel while we can't. So we gained a bit on the BS in the pits, but yeah, obviously insufficiently. Well, these guys better box now. Oh yeah. For a moment I was scared they don't. That would have been new. Different fuel tanks for different cars. Yeah, guys, what do you think? Missed opportunity on lap 1, not completing the pass? Or doomed anyway because of pop? Or skill issue? I get what? Half a point for that? Oh boy. I give you that option, skill issue. 51.3. That lap actually feels beatable. I'm gonna be scared every time I run through cops now regarding this stupid track limits. Was there an incident with Orlo and that car that just died there? Well, the Orlo is still going. It just magically lost a second. Sometimes intimidation is enough of a distraction. Alright chaps, what else race shall we do after this one? As we have 6 minutes to go. I will miss the 21-0 slot, I'm afraid, for whatever race we're gonna commit to. So what did we do? 59. Skill issue. Is anyone watching from the YouTube Shorts section? Please hands up. That Walsh guy is interesting. If I had a 20k motion rig, I'd be pretty good also. Tell you what, mate. Put motion on your rig and you're losing half a second. Oh, Tobias 51-0. I don't know. Also, another question on sounds. Is the game sound just a little too quiet? No ads. Well, on YouTube there might be no ads. Marvin, thank you so much for your 30th tier 1 month support. Much appreciated, buddy. Good luck, kids. We're on it, we're on it. Just a touch quiet. Yeah, I'm feeling the same. And then there is this notification sound coming from Streamlabs and it's almost blasting my ears. So what I'm going to do is I adjust the master volume on Le Mans Ultimate. Because, you know, to me also the game sound is quite quiet despite I must be yelling. Usually I had 12 and I hardly hear anything here. I was on 28 now. I forgot. Okay, 2 laps to go. I'm not sure if it's car dependent. I thought the same yesterday on the hypercars, on the GT3. I probably might feel the same on the hypers. Oh, so we took a 10th out of Tobias. Potential weakness spotted on used tires, perhaps? Joke. I'm pretty sure he dealt with traffic. Yep. He dealt with traffic indeed. Ah, Oscar. What a shame. His monitor went black. Graphic card driver issue. I'm gonna stand with what I said though on Tuesday. This car is so much fun to drive. Yes, it is a bit of a strange one in that low speed braking. But other than that, it's a fun and compliant car. Very much enjoying racing this machine. I couldn't agree more, Doc. I couldn't agree more. The only thing I'm lacking from this machine right now is I feel it's a bit... yeah, the front end is a bit too weak. In general. Yeah, I was too scared about the track limit stuff. So let's deduct 4/10. Let's finally lap. Final race time to have a comparison. It only lacks a little bit of rotationary willingness, but having said that, the front left at 96 degrees is probably ever so slightly not helping that much. Oh, we're just coming home second, and then we'll see in the full championship standings. I'm afraid in the full championship standings that Orlo is going to be ahead of us by a point or two. Remember, I won on Tuesday. He's going to win this one today. But I assume this SOF is stronger, hence he gets a bigger multiplier, and by that he's also leading me in the championship, which by the looks of it obviously is right, because he's beaten me on this occasion. So I can't even blame, I'm not even sure if I want to call it blame, a broken way of counting championships, and actually is probably not broken and just intended the way it is. Let's see about the final result though. Kudos to Tobias, 50.7. As much as I do know that there is people that are faster than me, I still want to say probably the Duquesne is a bit more Bob friendly. Around here at least. You've seen it in qualifying. I've really outraced the car as much as possible. In the perfect roll I could have scored a 0.8. But then maybe Tobias could have also gone quicker. There is no bop. Well, there is bits of bop because different cars, right? And they behave a bit differently and stuff. I think that Duquesne has seen high-speed corners being pretty quick. But it was good fun. Again. First week of championships, online championships in the books. We're gonna continue this saga here on Tuesday next week in Circuit of the Americas. I'm looking forward to this. Sadly, Circuit of the Americas once again having a mixture of high-speed turns where the Duquesne is faster and low-speed turns where my car lost the rears. So let's see how this goes. It's going to be good fun. I see myself spinning a lot in turn 1 at Circuit of the Americas. Simply because stupid reasoning, but low speed turn, so it's edgy on the rears already, and additionally you're coming over a crest so the car gets light, so we're certainly gonna knock the rears. But Circuit of the Americas and Qatar, I consider 2 tracks that will be hell of a fun with these machines. So I'm looking forwards to them. We're gonna have a quick look into the result file, which thanks to my genius way of doing portrait stream layout, you guys will be able to clearly and visibly see what's on the screen. Yep, nothing's easy with them indeed. And in order to at least get rid of the GT3 management, I decided to run LMP3 only stuff. But just to put this in perspective, what was my fastest lap on Tuesday? Was it 50.6? The proven point we still improved. This is a bit interesting because that it didn't feel like that, but let's see. So number 4 we were. Second we are twice. He is expected to be first. He's a Goal 2 driver. So yeah, that's good. High impact actually from the race. But this time I finally see a gain here. So that's Gucci back to 70% of the R. Championship standings. Let's have a look into the overall. That's fucked. Here we are. 319. Eh? Where's Tobias Olo? 311. So the Tuesday race was more valuable. Oh, that's interesting. Anyway, I think this could be a good season. Let's see how this goes in the near future. Yeah, you're still 4th, buddy. You're still 4th. Because this race wasn't as good as I originally thought it would be. Alright, daily races. What's coming up? LMGT3 Spin Silverstone National? Nope, not gonna happen. LMGTE fixed. In Algarve. Oh. I haven't raced them for a while. This could be fun. Are they still on the old tire model? What else is upcoming? LMP3 fixed at Spa. Do we have sign-ups for that? 3. Yeah. Prototype fixed. No, not that Puerto Rico. ELMS Super 60 is too late. So either the one stint sprint at Laguna Seca. You know what? We go back to LMGTE fixed. Porsche. Aston. Porsche we take. What can go wrong? Spending the DR. Are we gonna go with Rexy? At least stuff is fixed, right? Okay, so everyone is on the soft. Guess maximum brake pressure and we just go. Jorge. I have 4 minutes. 4 minutes to get good. Good old R Factor 2 tire model, I assume. Or is it not? Hey, Paul. That pretty much feels like R Factor 2. Slip and slide. I'm not sure if the GTEs ever received the update of these new tires. Abgespeit. I basically get 2 laps. Ja, Paul, ich weiß nicht, ob die... I don't know whether the GTEs are still on R Factor 2 tire technology. Would explain the rear sliding. should not do GTEs. I mean, it's fun right now, but it's certainly no goodie for the driving that I have learned for the last half of a year with the hypercars getting fixed on the tires. Also, with me sliding so much, I'm afraid that just kills the tire. See, 44.8 on the board. We're doing 44.9. Hey, Oscar. Yeah, I'm running GTEs. Tell me a bit more, like what car, what TC settings you run. GG's. Unlucky with your black screen. And how much fuel do we need? .63. What am I even doing here? I'm spending my DR. I see it coming. Okay. We joined the event. It is a 20-minute race. So 20 times 60. We're doing 45s. 12 laps times 2 points. I forgot the number. Was it 6.3 or was it 8.3? Yeah. Don't worry about the R, you guys. That's exactly why I'm worrying about the R. Ah, this is so Gucci. Can't decide whether I want to take mediums or soft tires. Probably should take softs. Oh well. 7 minutes of qualifying. 60 times 7 divided by 105. Exactly 4 laps. 12 liters on fuel. Let's see what we can do. In my brain, I'm going to be quite humiliated now, to be honest. As not ACC, it's RF2 relicts, I'm pretty sure. Very sketchy though. Ah, you missed good times, man. I'm still trying to figure out what's the right amount of TC and TC cut. Sim race for less than 2 years now. Wow. Can you imagine I'm doing that stuff for over 20 years already? Oh shit. Front right has left the chat quite significantly. Oh, what a flat spot. I was mostly scared about flat spots on this particular turn. Anyway, sector 1. Nothing special apparently by the looks of it. Sure, Nicholas. 34. So I see people are faster than me because they are moving up on the leaderboard behind me. Which means they are virtually ahead of me on the track. So let's see, Brackenbury 43A48. Doing it, 0.6. I'm afraid I can't drive like this in a race. Does Brackenberry improve? If yes, how much? I think he hasn't. We do. And that is a cut lap. Damn it. My brain tells me I'm not starting on pole. I need higher TC settings. Brackenbury is done. Tola can still do it. Oh, did it. And that's bad for the rating because he's the number 3 car. Let's see though. Okay, so 265. 20 times 60 divided by 104 is 12 laps times 2.65 is 32. I'm taking 33 liters then. Now what am I gonna do? With the tires. I'll be right back. I see a couple of people in the medium. I takes the soft though. $45 liters. I guess we're gonna see whether we're F pretty shortly. I have 12 laps times 2.65. That's what my game said I used. If it's wrong, it's wrong. Mm-hmm. Well, well, well. Shall we go for a switchback? Yes, this kind of switchback. I really want to make sure to not overheat these tires too much, so I'm fine coming a little bit under pressure here in these opening stages of the race. I wonder whether Oscar has a better balance because he has overfueled. And before he has not overfueled. So I think it's already now that Oscar is overheating his tires. At least I hope that is the case. Ah, good old off after 2 days. Sometimes I really miss it. And then I'm happy that we have much better tires today. This car really reacts on jailbreaking, it's crazy. And something else that the tires sort of hide in a specific way is that the car usually is notoriously understeery on the throttle. Not so this one. Bro, what have they done to the track limits? Have I really been over that again? Oi, 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 oi. Nice rear lock. Our tires are in okay range. They survive this. If you take a little bit care of them, you run them at 90, 85, 90 degrees, which to off at the 2 tire standards, that's fine. In other news, I could probably overdrive them pretty heavily. And still get away with it. Nothing that we want to do, obviously. Was it track limits again? Meanwhile, I think we're more than fine on the fuel side. Someone is crying about servers despite they've been rolled back. Interesting. I mean, I make life hard for me myself, right? Doing these ever so slight mistakes, left, right and center. Just letting these guys having a good chance staying with me. Second gear, so much torque. Crazy good gear. Are you guys, when you guys are racing LMU, you still do GTEs from time to time? Or everyone's just going GT3s and hypercar trains? I don't know what it is with that corner now. Maybe I should ask what is with this corner. Yeah, Tamu Malmi, I agree with you. I basically only choosing GTE because of the short race format and the nostalgia that went down in my head when I saw it. I'm really taking an interesting line for turn 10 in that GTE. $24-hour hypercar in October? Is there a 24? Can't remember. I know there is a Le Mans planned. I think in end of November though. That's okay. Ah, this is what I'm on about, but again, I'm lacking so much time. If we do like a kind of crowd star 24 hours of Spa GT3 only, sign me up for that. Like 60 classes, a 60 car single class, last to first challenge 24 hours, here we go. I would be so down. Yeah, but now I get confused. Oh yes, you're right, it's end of October. Well, considering the current issues we see with the game, I really doubt whether that is moving forward as planned. Well, that's just me having a random thought as we have 6 minutes to go. Planning is a good thing. If you plan to do it, there is a good chance you're actually gonna do it, right? Plan, do, check, act. Or whatever they try teaching you in economics. Ooh. If I spun around now, rip victory. I'm trying to make sure not to spin. with yellows. Oh! I think Oscar just did what I don't want to do. And he took Tolle with him to a certain extent. Can't believe somehow I can't improve on that 0.6. But I guess now the tires are down. And also a little bit out of the heat range. Was about to say track limit, what the fuck? Come on, Amici. Do a good lap. At least you guys can see I'm pushing again. Being on the edge of the car. Not that you thought ever I was not. But yes, I wanted to go for this purple. Beautiful. It's going to be purple. What a lap. Really wonder how much high we're gonna be on the leaderboard with that in the end. MH10 Airways over the Antica. I don't know, if you go full yeet lap 1, you have clean air. Well, not lap 1, but lap 2. I probably see 42 as being possible. So guys, we're coming up to the last lap. 1 minute to go. Yeah, crafting it. Good old like the true drift. It still exists. Yeah, I probably have to correct myself. With this knowledge now, probably 41s are possible. if you keep yeeting the car correctly. Like in hindsight, you should be able to, like flick the car around this corner sideways and go magically purple. Same with this one here. Just a power slide galore. Anyway, that's not what we're here about. We're here about the win. Starting second, taking no chances in turn 1. Actually, a boring stream, right? No clips today. Oh well, I'll take a boring stream in between. Is that P1? Is it good for the stats? It's also good for the podium stats. I finally, you know what, like in the last couple of days, weeks, almost months, I'm kind of finding my mojo again. Before in the VMS Pro Series, I'm a second off the pace again. But let's see about this. Good fun. Was really, really good fun. 15 splits, top split win, 43.3. And we're checking for the leaderboard, which is the most interesting ones right now. Hey, Oscar. Yup. Good old R Factor 2 stuff. I had some nostalgic thoughts while while driving. GG's. Obviously, I do know a bit the tire, so 43.13. Actually, we slot in P5 on that. And you know what? Like, you can do that in the race for sure. I think I can do 42 if I do it pitch perfectly. But it's not about doing it pitch perfectly. It's about enjoying. It's about having a little bit of rank stuff going on here. Back to profile. 3 more races till we get a joker. Rank breakdown. Just quickly want to have a look. So we have low impact on driver rank, race mid. I lost out to no one. I think I have a low impact here. And now it shows me 80%. Guys, that means we're coming back to gold 1 stuff. Some point. Yeah, Oscar. You know, the magic thing is you can kill these tires quite frequently and can be quite harsh on them, let's say. But at the same time, you cannot overdo it. So there's a bit of a balancing act. Anyway, guys, I appreciate you joining us. I consider it being a successful test for the vertical, well, not the vertical, for the portrait streaming on Instagram, also YouTube Shorts and TikTok. I will review this and see how I'm moving forwards. I'm thinking about killing the YouTube Shorts one because if I look at it, I have no one watching via that. But I do see I'm not even sure if it's a short or whether it's being displayed as a normal stream. I need to review this. And then the other stuff I'll probably keep up. Anyway, we're gonna check about this, guys. I can only encourage you, if you have the spare time, have a quick look on TikTok, have a quick look on Instagram. Make sure to follow, of course, and then check out the stream. How does it look for you? Especially in the kind of scene we're currently, and then I think we have no stream tomorrow. I want to do PMR. I wanted to do this today, but then I rebuilt all that scenery stuff, so I had to go at it again. I'm thinking about this. So maybe tomorrow a short stream with PMR. Till then, guys, I say thank you so much for watching. Have a good time. Make sure to give the stream a thumbs up, a like, follow, share, subscribe. MD, a quick chat maybe, and then on to the next one. Have a great weekend. See you. Bye bye.